Hey Glass Gang, thanks for tuning in. So with the Season 25 Infestations update, we received brand new modifications for the LMG. And you'll want to get your hands on these mods because they turn the LMG into a beast. And don't worry, in this video I'll show you how to get all new mods, including the plan for the LMG if you don't have it unlocked for crafting yet. In this video I'll show you how to get them as well as where to get the plan for the LMG, and we'll talk about the best mods for both VATS and aim down sight setups. Don't forget to smash like and subscribe if you're new. I live stream and upload weekly Fallout 76 content and left some links in the description as well as chapter links so you can skip around to the parts you need to see. Let's get into the video. So there's 13 new mods total, 6 can be unlocked from scrap learning with the LMG, and the remaining 7 need to be unlocked from doing quests in the Cranberry Bog and Savage Divide regions. We're just going to go over the ones you can unlock from scrap learning today that are really easy to get and you'll unlock right away. The White Springs Resort is going to have a mall entrance. I'm going to enter the mall and go straight to the responder vendor bot. And when you spawn in, you just want to walk straight down the corridor and find the responder vendor bot. He's going to be on the far end on the right. So you'll want to talk to him and check his inventory, look under notes, and you'll find the MG42 light machine gun plan. This is the plan to craft the LMG. Now we're going to look at how to unlock the new mod crafting. So there's 2 ways you can go about this. You can either do the scrap to learn, which is when you craft a bunch of level 30 LMGs. You want to craft level 30 so it doesn't cost as much materials, and then scrap them until you get the unlocks, all of the unlocks. And this won't take very long to do because it's not a rare drop for these mods to unlock from crafting, and I got all of them unlocked within 10 scraps. The remaining 7 that won't unlock from scrap learning you have to get from these regions, the Savage Divide and the Cranberry Bog regions on your map. You want to do quests or events in those areas in order to get the drops from the new mods, and as a box mod from completing these quests in these areas. So yeah, that can be anything from Moonshine Jamboree to Drop Connection in Watoga. So keep an eye out for events popping up in those areas. Now let's look at what the best new mods are to use the LMG in VATS, and after I'll go over what the best mods are for an aim down sight build. And when I say aim down sights, I just mean manually aiming the weapon without VATS. So now let's craft a couple of LMGs and take a look at what you would want to have for mods if you're running it in VATS or manual aiming. So for that we need to get on the workbench. We're going to take a look at the mods I currently have, and this is for VATS. I used this last night on stream, and the first run I got on the snake I got a sub 1 minute solo, and it doesn't need any coffee to do it. It's a VATS beast. It can stay in VATS infinitely with a low AP cost of 6 because of these new modifications. We're going to take a look at what those are. So for legendary mods I have the Furious, Rapid, VATS optimized, Conductor's legendary mods. And I have the standard 308 receiver. I'm not going to put it to prime because putting it to prime does increase damage, but it comes at the cost of VATS accuracy and AP cost. It increases the AP cost, which isn't going to help us here to stay in VATS. So we still want good damage, and we still want good VATS accuracy and VATS AP cost. We need to keep that number low, and that's with standard 308 receiver. I also went with this stub barrel, same reason. The new long barrel is great for an aim down sight build because aim down sights you want to be using as much AP cost as possible to get more damage through number cruncher. But for VATS, you want this stub barrel. It does reduce its range slightly, but it's still really good. It's still like better or comparable to the Elder's Mark. So use the stub barrel, it lowers the AP cost, and it also increases VATS accuracy. Stabilized stock. This is a new mod as well, and I'm not using bruising stock because it just lowers VATS accuracy and increases melee damage, not something we want here. Standard stock, same thing, it just has worse VATS accuracy. So stabilized stock is going to be the best option for both VATS and aim down sights. I also have the large magazine. This gives us an extra 100 rounds base capacity. And if you have the quad mod, it'll put it at 500. But since we're using Furious, I feel like this is a good balance between having enough rounds in the magazine and having enough damage on the weapon or coming from the weapon. So Large mag is giving us 200 rounds is great. It does have a slower reload speed because of it, but it's not too bad. You can perk reload speed perks on this special card build. So I don't have the muzzle brake, mainly because it just reduces range, but you can use it if you want to. It does lower recoil though, and shots to max recoil, so I do take that back. This would be a good modification for aim down sights. But yeah, so this is how I'm using it to get my sub-minute solo times at the snake that you saw on stream last night. And you can expect some full-length build guides using the LMG both in VATS and non-VATS setups later in the coming weeks for beginners and endgame players. Now let's craft another LMG, and this one is going to be crafted for aim down sights. Cool, so we already got the crippling mod. And you can run rapid at EN06, but crippling is going to be your best friend for dropping the shield faster. Because the shield is counted as a limb, it does apply that 50% limb damage to the shield through reflective perks on the build. And I have shown this in my video Drop the Shield Quicker, and that's on the channel. I'll link it in this description below as well. You're going to do aim down sights at EN06. The first two legendary mods I'm going to recommend is going to be the same, Furious and Crippling. Then VATS optimized, I would change to something like you can do Swift for faster reload speed. It does need it, and it's gonna be good for it. Lightweight would also come in handy. This thing does weigh a lot, so this drops the weight significantly, giving it 90% reduced weight. So let's go with that. And in the case of aiming down sights or manual aiming, it's the opposite. I don't care about having low AP cost because we're not using AP. We're not in VATS when we're manually aiming the weapon. So what we want to do is try to get higher AP cost, because higher AP cost can also be treated as a damage buff because of a perk card called Number Cruncher on the build, and this will give the weapon plus 2% damage per AP cost. So you want to make sure you have that card equipped, and then every mod we put on this thing that's non-legendary mod, we want to focus on high AP cost and also increased base damage. So in this case, that's going to be the Prime 308. Then we're going to do the long barrel because it increases our AP cost. Then here we can do stabilized stock because it does lower the hip recoil and shots to max recoil, which will help you aim down sights and stay aimed on the target longer, or else it just starts jumping around all over the place. Large magazine, same thing, we're going to keep. Muzzle brake, you can put this for aim down sights as it reduces shots to recoil and max recoil. So it means, same thing I just said earlier, it just means it won't recoil so much on you when you're aiming it manually. And then for the 4th star on an aim down sight LMG, I would go with pinpointers for the 20% damage to weak points, which is more impactful than you would think, and polished. Polished is another option. This gives you the greater the item condition, the greater the weapon damage is. There's also a new one called Tarnished you could do. It's the opposite. Damage increases up to 120% as weapon durability decreases. So that's how I would run this if I was running aim down sights or in VATS. Let me know in the comment section below if you liked this weapon breakdown. I don't usually do this type of video. I usually just do full build breakdowns, but I figured since there's new mods, this would be easier to get as much information out on the weapon before I start doing build guides with it. And also let me know if you're using the new LMG mods in the comment section below. I'm Miss Glass, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. GG!